Hello, this is Lenny, aka Meteor Milton, back with another Fortnite Save the World video. In this video, we're going to be doing Canny Valley Storm Shield Defense number 5. For this Storm Shield Defense, we had to add Amplifier C. Choices were the location I chose right here or all the way over in the northwest. I chose this location because it was easier to build defenses for it. Also took away one of the spawn points for B, so now B can only be attacked from the east. So for Amplifier C can currently be attacked, I believe, from the east, south, or west. So I built on all three sides. We'll start with the west. As you can see, I put a giant lobber net here. The reason I did this was because in the latest update, all lobbers now can do damage to structures, even the ones that throw the stink bombs, which in the past only did physical damage to heroes. Now those can also do damage to structures. So in order to prevent them from doing any damage, I put a lobber net. You're going to see there's a massive lobber net. I'll show it to you around pretty much the entire build just to prevent them from throwing, because I have no idea what waves they're going to spawn in or if they're not going to spawn at all. It also will stop flingers. So anyway, real quick on this side, I split it up so they can go one of two ways. Both sides have the exact same builds with timeout rooms. So we got 2 timeout rooms in the third tile. Then they would come down here, got a couple more defenses. Standard timeout rooms here. Gas traps, floor spikes, dynamos. Don't have my wall darts leveled up. If I had my wall darts leveled up, I would have put darts probably on most of these walls, because then it would have done damage across multiple tiles, but I don't, so that's okay. Should be okay. Real quick, let's look at the south. And as you can see, I put my little boxes here like I always do, so if the spawn's on this side, I'll put my base here. Up on this side, another lobber net, which I probably will expand if it gets attacked from this side. And real quick, let's just fall down through here. So if they spawn on this side, they're going to spawn back here somewhere. I gave them 2 options to come in, and I blocked off everything else and made sure I reinforced it, because in the past when I was attacked from this spawn on this amplifier, the Husks would go out of their way to go all the way around here, so I tried to make sure I blocked that off as best as possible. And if they get through there, there's nowhere they can go. So this should force them in there. Again, we have standard timeout rooms. We'll show you down there in 1 second, because once I fall down, it's going to be hard to get back up. Over here again, just a 3-tile deep trap tunnel with some wall launchers. If they manage to make it down here, we got one last timeout room, gas traps. And then if they spawn on the east side, they will spawn down here by this amplifier, and the only way up is this way. So didn't put a floor tile here, because if I put a floor tile here, they will not be able to get in. They would be beating on it. So we left the floor tile out, just put some damage trap, well, dynamo, gas trap, wall launcher to send them back. Put a wall launcher here just in case they want to sit here and beat on this. Then they're going to come up here. Got a wall launcher here to send them over to this side, and then send them back over here and send them back down. So what we're just going to probably try to do here is delay them, while delaying them, doing as much damage as possible. Then if they get up here, in order to prevent them from cutting this corner, I put some wall launchers to knock them back down, again to delay them. If they get up here, we got wall launchers all along, just to kind of stop them from getting up here. And we got the standard build here. And real quick, before we start it up, I'm going to show you the lobber net. So I put a lobber net basically on all sides as far as I could build. Like I said, just to prevent any of the lobbers or the flingers from doing damage. Because normally the only time I take any damage to the structures is from lobbers or flingers throwing their wall destructing projectiles, or throwing, in the flingers case, also throwing Husks. Over here I have a massive lobber net. This might be overkill, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. And again, it extends all the way over there. On this side, if they spawn, what is this, A will only get attacked from the east or the west, I believe. East or west. So got nothing. That's all blocked off over there. They can't possibly throw over there, and again, over here they can't throw. I don't believe A can be attacked from over here. Yeah, oh no, that's right. I did build over here. I do not have a lobber net over here though. So what I might do real quick, on the fly, we'll just throw this up over here. because I do believe they can spawn up on that hill, which could be the only problem. If they spawn up on that hill, I will build my way up there and just try to spawn kill them. Because I do believe they can spawn up on that hill. But if they do, that's okay. We'll just see what happens. Anyway, we got nothing to show here. I haven't changed anything on these. Basically, all I did on the amplifiers A and B and the home base were just to make sure any traps that were about to wear out, replace them, and then there were a couple extra tiles that didn't have traps, so I put those filled those in. So with that said, let's get this thing started, see what happens. I'm not sure if it's 4 or 5 waves. I cannot remember. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want them getting up here, right? Yeah, last time we had lobbers making their way all the way up here, so let's just block this off real quick. And then we're going to get started. The lobbers are very, very persistent. They will try to get any angle they possibly can on your amplifier or home base. And real quick before we start, same loadout I had last time. I have Hotfixer Hazard because he's got the biggest base, Machinist for the extra trap durability, and Sarah Hotep has Bloody Bull for Bull Rush, which we probably won't use, but that was the best tactical that I had right now. So goal here is to not shoot at all, and we are soloing this as always.
Here we go. Shield power increasing.
All right, so home base getting attacked from this direction.
Prepare for an attack from the west.
So we will put our base in here and see what happens. I think this is a 3 time defense and 2 elimination rounds, but I guess we'll find out. Yeah, this is a 2-minute right here. Let's see what we got. You can spawn kill down there. So look, we already have lobbers, so that is a great thing that I put my lobber net up. So what that's going to do is that is going to force them into these trap tunnels. And as long as they can't see the base, they won't throw at the base. And actually not base, the home base, yeah, this. And if they can't see me, they won't throw either. So that's why I'm going to stay tucked back here and see what happens. Use our third-person camera advantage. So far, so good over there. Let's check and see if anything's coming. Yep, they are coming up this side too. The Husks are level 64, and I am currently level 64, and my character is a level 64. So, triple 64s there. Most of the traps I have are only 58s. I believe the gas trap. Yeah, actually, I did put down. I leveled up some of my traps. So I have 82 gas traps. So these are level 82. So the newer ones I put in, I've used these. Otherwise, I just left what was there. I didn't have to replace very many traps. But they did recently change also that it used to be if you didn't have a durability perk on your traps, they would reset. Now that has been fixed because it was a bug, and your traps will wear out. So one thing you want to make sure you do is after each run is go back in and check all your traps, especially the ones at the beginning of each tunnel, to make sure that they are not going to break, or that they don't have, like if they only have like 2 or 3 uses left, you definitely want to replace them. Oh, you got a smasher up here. Let's see if he's gonna make it through. We got 2 smashers. Oh, and he's charging. And that is why we do tier 3 metal at the end. Alright, so he's not gonna be able to do any damage other than beating on the walls, which I can repair later. So let's see where we're going to get attacked from next.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming
awesome.
soon.
A is getting attacked from the west as well.
Prepare for an attack from the west.
Yeah, let's just block this off so they don't even think about throwing through there. You never know with these flingers and lobbers. Alright, that should cover pretty much everything. Main concern is back here. It's covering just about everything. I wonder if I move it let's move it a little bit further up. I wonder what would happen if I put it up here. Does it still cover? This is a 100. We have to eliminate 100 this time. Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's even better. So that's covering everything. Even better. So we'll just break this real quick so I don't forget next time to make sure I put it up there. So I'd imagine the last time we did this one, when this one got attacked from this side, the only thing that even got close to the end was a couple smashers. Already we've eliminated half of them. Alright, let's go down and see what's going on. We got some blasters. Blaster can't hit me. So far so good, nothing's even getting close to the last tile. That just means these traps back here are not going to have to be repaired or replaced. There's no repair. What is this guy beating on over here? He is mad at something. Let's go see what he's mad at. Why is he in there beating on that?
We have a break in the action.
Alright, B.
Another wave coming soon.
Let's go.
Prepare for an attack from the east.
And this is why you want to clean up. Oh, one thing I didn't show, or at least I don't remember showing it, was since B can no longer be attacked from the south because I placed C over there, I cleaned up all of the trap. Where's B? I'm not even at the right one. Yeah, this was all trapped up. I got rid of all of this. So this was all, they all had traps, and I got rid of all that because it was unnecessary.
Oh, sorry.
Perfect. Yeah, B can only be attacked from the east now, so that's good. This is probably another time wave. Let's see where the heaviest spawn is. And there is propane, and they are coming in heavy. So let me drop a slow field down on that side.
Look out!
Definitely don't want propane triggering, so we'll just slow them down as much as possible. We're going to stay back here so as to not trigger propane. Propane will trigger if they see you. I believe it's within 2 tiles, so as long as I stay back here, they should not be able to hit me. And they're not even making it around the corner just yet, which is perfect. Not getting any attack from this side, it looks like. Oh no, good, we can... Let's lure some of them over here so we can spread out the wealth. Let both sides do their job. And we're just going to throw that down to slow them down a little bit in case they get through. Perfect. So far, so good. Definitely want to stay back with their propane because even though this is tier 3 with the base on it, if all it takes is if one propane blows up and there's a bunch of them sitting in a pile, they'll chain back and blow, like, just it'll be a chain reaction. You'll get 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 of them blowing up. Uh-oh. Is he gonna see me? I'm gonna back up. I don't want him to see me. Yeah, they're still not making it through, which is great. Let's throw another turret up just to make sure no propanes get to the last tile. Yeah, so I do believe wave 4 should be a kill wave, probably 150 to 200. And then the last wave will probably be a timed wave. There is a look at how much propane sitting in there. So if one of those propanes goes off, they're all going to go off, and this entire tunnel will be gone. At which point the husk will just basically be walking straight through, and that's basically a disaster if you're soloing it without trying to fire your weapons. Plus, it's also big time waste of materials and resources because you're going to have to replace the entire trap tunnel, put all new traps down. Definitely don't want to have to do that if you don't have to. And like I said, a lot of these traps the floor traps and wall traps are mostly level 58, and they're taking care of the husk pretty good. And then some of the gas traps, let's see what is this. Why is it not? Yeah, some of them are 82, some of them are 58s. I believe this amplifier, they're all level 82 because the 58s are basically from the home base. Alright, so we're good here. I believe C is going to get attacked next. So let's head our way over to C.
We have a break in the action. Another wave coming soon.
Okay, it's getting
Prepare for an
perfect.
attack from the south.
I'm going to have time to put the base down. Where did I put it? Right here. And we're also going to have time to run over here and build a lobber net. for this because we can't build around it. Let's do that. That's perfect. We got the lobber net down. This one's going to be a little bit hard to see what's going on. Whoa, are they walking right through over here? That is no bueno. Oh, I didn't go here, of course.
Spooky.
No, don't want to do that. Yeah, let's throw that. I'm going to die here. Quick, 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 quick. Alright, hopefully that will make them come over here. They are, of course, going to beat on that wall. Why wouldn't they? Oh boy, this could be a big problem. Yeah, so that one tile I was unable to build because of the storm. The shield was blocking it, so that could have been a disaster there. But we're okay. They did, for some reason, I don't know why they didn't go immediately in and try to hit the storm shield. They instead turned around and went backwards. And they are still coming down here. You've got to be kidding me. Alright, we're definitely going to have to do something about that next time. Fortunately, this was a short wave. Yeah, we're definitely... Alright, we'll make sure we fix that. See, that's why you have to be nimble and ready to go.
We have a break in the action.
Alright, home base.
Another wave coming soon.
I'm
Prepare
gonna
for an attack from the
fix
west.
this real quick because I have no idea. I have no idea if I'm going to be able to fix this later or not, so... Let's just quickly go over here. It could also be a case of where the storm shield doesn't let me... Let's just make this metal. There we go. Yeah, we'll just have to make sure we put, we'll make sure that we upgrade that and put some wall launchers on there. Alright, so this is a 150. It's getting attacked from the same side again. Quickly get over here and put the base down. They're already converging on it.
Sorry, buddy.
Alright. Let's just throw that up. Try to help it out. But yeah, as you can see, things can, no matter how well you plan, sometimes the storm shield will, it'll hurt you because you can't cover every little angle. That one little tile was not blocked because I could not build on it, and I forgot about it, honestly. And look what happened. So they're mostly coming through here. We're just gonna throw the slow field down. So far, again, no shots fired. I did have to use my shovel, obviously, to take care of those husks that were gonna make their way into the amplifier. But other than that, I think we're good to go. And yeah, I'll just come back in here later and make sure that I put some wall launchers on those walls that they were trying to get through. Like I said, the husks will, even if you path perfectly, it depends. Sometimes they'll just decide they want to go around because it's easier. They want to take the path of least resistance, even if it's not a perfectly straight path. And because that spawn occurs with right on top of a there's an amplifier there where they do not spawn, so they spawn around it. They will just walk all the way around it, and as you can see, they can sometimes go where you don't expect them to go. Alright, that was that. So, fortunately we did not take damage. I thought for sure C was going to take a little bit of damage there, but it did not, and that went about as good as it could have possibly went. So yeah, that was Canny Valley Storm Shield Defense number 5. We will check out the rewards, and listen to the dialogue. This sets us up for the very end of the Canny Valley questline. I think there's only a couple of pages left. Also is going to unlock, it's going to give us some V-Bucks, going to unlock some more survivor slots, and I believe some expedition slots. So we should be able to increase our power level just by slotting survivors. Always make sure you slot your survivors. Whenever the slot opens up, put something in there. Even if it's a gray, put something in there just to get that extra power. Level 5, we got 5 mini llamas, 24k hero. Amp up, 100 V-Bucks. Another 100 V-Bucks. And then we got unlock 7th slot of... Okay, so we got 2 survivor slots. Unlocks the 4th... So we got another defender. I haven't been using defenders. You don't really have to for the most part. I did them, I think, on a couple of the beginning ones, but at this point it's really not necessary because I have most of the traps I need. And we got extra truck slot. Now we'll listen to the dialogue real quick.
Anyone know what this beeping means? Beep. No one? Beep. Stop beeping and use your words!
Okay,
Why are you beeping?
I beep whenever the night army wakes from its terrible slumber. I also beep when my battery is running low. But that beep sounds like beep beep.
Des! The night army alarm is going off!
Are you positive? Beep.
Yes?
Carlos, get ready for a test run. Ray, Commander, we can't do this without you. Find a highly corrupted zone. We need to test our new weapon system.
Okay, I believe that's all the dialogue. So yeah, this completing Storm Shield Defense 5, I believe, I could be wrong, I believe this is the start of part 3 of the Canny Valley questline. So we still have page 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then the 19th page, which unlocks the last Storm Shield, well, the 6th Storm Shield Defense, the last one you must do, and then 7 through 10 are optional. And then Blast Off, which unlocks Twine Peaks. So yeah, that's that. And like I said, we got some mini llamas. Yes, the research tab has been improved. Got ourselves some mini llamas. Real quick, let's go back in. I want to see if I can actually repair it real quick. We didn't take any damage. So the lobber net, there were lobbers on a lot of the waves there. So putting that lobber net was huge. If you don't have a lobber net, they will just start screaming and throwing their little balls up. And like I said, now the stink bombs do damage. I don't think they do as much damage as the purple skulls they throw, but they still do damage, and that can quickly deteriorate into... That could turn into a disaster real quick if they just start throwing. So you can't give them one... If there's one tile open on that lobber net, they will just start throwing through it. Like I said, you can also spawn trap them there. It's just, for me, I don't feel the need to do that just yet. Maybe on Storm Shield defenses like 7 through 10, where there's heavier waves, especially like 9 and 10, where you're having to kill 600, 800. I think maybe 1,000 is the most you have to kill. It would make sense to maybe spawn kill them so that they don't get into the base and overwhelm it. But at this point, it's not necessary. And if you're going to spawn trap them, I would recommend using Ceiling Electric Fields, just because they do damage over a 9 tile. Basically, if you put them on a tile, they do damage to all the adjacent tiles. So basically, think of a 3x3 damage. It would be better to do that, even though they don't do as much damage as a gas trap. And they're also, like, gas traps just are resource intensive. You don't want to use up all your gas traps. So yeah, let's see if we can even repair this over here. The Storm Shield.
Expand shield from the Storm Shield console.
The Storm Shield might have actually shrunk. And as you can see, when we do SSD 6, we're not even going to have to place an amplifier. So it'll basically just be repairing real quick. Let's see what we got up here. Oh, excellent. I can actually get over here, which is perfect. Yeah, so what we don't want is them beating through these walls. So real quick, I'm just going to upgrade. Actually, you know what? I'm not even going to put... Whoops, I didn't want to put that. Let me put metal. I'm going to do the same thing I did over there, where I put the floor tile, the half floor tile, because that'll normally stop them. I guess I could also put a wall launcher, but I don't know if that's necessary. Yeah, so if you do this, and I believe, what's on the other side of this? Yeah. I'll just do it here, too. So if you do this, they normally won't attack the wall. And then we just put one of these and edit it. And perfect. So they shouldn't come over here now. I say shouldn't, but you never know what they're going to do. Might as well put another one over there. Let's upgrade this. Tier 3. I built these. Actually, these aren't even tier 3. I'm going to upgrade these too. Because we have the metal. Yeah, so you can do something like this. If you really want to get worried about it, I mean, honestly, by the time they break through this, if they start attacking this, by the time they break through it, the wave's probably going to be over, so I'm not that worried about it. So you could always just put wall launchers back there. So yeah, we're looking good here. These did take some uses, but that is all I wanted to really do. Oh, no, I need to fix this wall down here. Well, not fix, upgrade. So I always make sure that I put tier 3 metal around the amplifiers and the home base, just in case something like that happens where they get down here. If this was just wood or brick, they would have easily gotten through. They had already broken through the tier 3 metal because I didn't realize how many of them had gotten down there, or that they were still coming. So, all right, well that's upgrading. Let me run up here real quick. We'll just reinforce these also. Like I said, I don't believe they're going to try to come through here, but there's no sense in taking the risk. So yeah, that was Storm Shield Defense number 5. No shots fired. Did have to use our shovel a little bit. I'm actually out of brick. Or stone, sorry, stone. There is a lot of stone around here, so that should not be a problem. I think this is tier 3 already. Alright, so we're good. Alright, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Alrighty then. And yeah, that's that. So we didn't take any damage. Perfect. So that was, yeah, Canny Valley Storm Shield Defense number 5. If you liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't already done so, hit subscribe. I do put out videos on a regular basis. Right now I'm putting out a lot of Save the World videos because that's the game I'm currently playing most of the time. Looking forward to the 8.0 update coming out this week. Hero rework system, we'll see what's going to happen with that. Hopefully they'll add some extra content just to give us something extra to do. This is my second playthrough on the game on this account. So all the videos that I've put up so far for Storm Shield Defenses have been on my second account. My main account, I've done almost all the Storm Shield Defenses. I think I did all the Cannies. Maybe I have 1 left to do on Canny and maybe I have 3 left to do on Twine. Anyway, if you want to see me playing Save the World or other games, come over to twitch.tv/MediocreMilton. I do stream 4 or 5 nights a week, play with viewers, answer questions. Would love to have you over there. And we're going to end it there so I can stop rambling on. So we'll catch you in the next video, and you have a great rest of your day. See ya.